Following the completion of another girls' high school rugby season, Guam Department of Education Superintendent Fernandez recently told KUAM News that the work begins to set policies for sports next school year, which includes the national controversial topic on whether transgender athletes should participate in school sports.
We've been in the process of amending our ISA constitution and our bylaws. What's challenging now is that we anticipate the USDOE issuing transgender guidelines.
This comes after Tiza high school rugby head coach Conrad Kerber called for a ban on transgender girls playing in the league after 3 members of his team were injured by a, quote, transgender player of Guam High, end quote. With no clear direction and stance on the call to action, GDOE expects to receive advice on how to put together such policies this month.
We're hoping that that is the case, because if that comes out, that'll give us, I hope, more updated, clearer guidance on how to address next year. We're hoping that that is the case, because if that comes out, that'll give us, I hope, more updated, clearer guidance on how to address next year. If it gets delayed, we're going to be in a position of having to finalize those bylaws without the benefit of USDOE's updated guidance. So we're hoping that guidance comes in June, so that it isn't as much confusion and as much speculation as there has been over the past few months. And with that clearer guidance, we hope then we can put in place the rules for competition this coming year.
As we reported, GDOE issued a statement to the Guam Rugby Union mid-season to let the Panthers transgender athlete play because if such ban was implemented, it would violate Title IX, which protects discrimination based on gender identification. However, GRU said that because it wasn't clear on who would be liable for further injuries, the body voted to prohibit transgender athletes for the remainder of the season, stating, quote, "We cannot allow the risk to players to be increased by allowing people who have the force and power advantages conferred by testosterone to play with and against those who do not," end quote. GRU runs the league for the Interscholastic Sports Association, which is under GDOE. Policies are set forth by ISA. Reporting for KUAM News, Guahu Isaiah Uggan.